say it with your tongue, you will confirm it with your heart, and you will practice it. It will become complete. And with these simple steps, we can come out of a state of illusion, out of deception, and into the light of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Angels will descend upon that person. And when that person is in death, they will feel happiness. They will have a surety because of these actions that they have done. What did they do? Was it thousands of verses they memorized? It was simple actions that they took with sincerity. They practiced Islam completely. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told us, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu udkhulu fis silmi kafa wa la tattabi'u khutuwat ash-shaytan innahu lakum aduwwun mubin. It says, O you who believe, enter into Islam completely and do not follow the footsteps of the evil one, for he is to you an open enemy. So on the one side is ad-dukhul fil Islam kaffatan, entering into Islam completely. All aspects we practice. Not only do we practice Islam when we are around Muslims, we practice it when we are in the society. Not only do we make our salat when we're in the masjid, we make our salat outside, at school, in an airplane, anywhere. We respond to the call of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Not only do we have good character when we are around certain individuals, but that good character, it stays with us in everything that we do. And so, we come out of the state of delusion. And Allah says at the end of this, وَمَنْ أَحْسَنُ قَوْلًا مِمَّنْ دَعَا إِلَى اللَّهِ وَعَمِلَ صَالِحًا وَقَالَ إِنَّنِي مِنَ الْمُسْلِمِينَ. And who is better in speech than one who calls to Allah and does righteous deeds and says, surely I am from the Muslims. And this question that comes in the Quran, whenever the verse comes in a question form, it is not a question in the sense that Allah wants the answer from us. What it is really saying is that the best in speech is the one who calls to Allah and does righteous deeds and says, I am from the Muslims. And that is the essence of our mission today, that we are called upon not to just be a Muslim in name, not to just come from a Muslim family, but to practice Islam. Not to just say we are from the family of ulama, there's a madrasa in my area, the imam he knows a lot. So if I have a problem, I'll go to the imam. Now we have to study Islam. Even if it's in a humble way, all of us have to make actions toward our deen to come out of the state of delusion. And the key issue now, how do we do this? We call to the path. What is the da'wah today? It is not necessarily giving speeches. It is not necessarily debating the people of the book, arguing against them. It is now bringing viable solutions to real problems in society. This is what Islam has done historically. Whenever it has come into an area, it has upgraded the life of the people. It has helped the people to overcome racism, tribalism, alcoholism, drugs, crime, all of the problems in their societies. And we today have inherited this global society, living in sprawling urban areas with people who have now chemical problems, serious chemical problems. Serious mental problems are amongst us. Families breaking up. How can what solutions? We hold gems of wisdom in our hands. It is right with us. But we need to now implement this. We need to put it into practice. And that wealth that we have with us, this is an amana. It is not my money. It is not your money. This money belongs to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We have inherited this in this dunya while we are above the earth. But when we leave this, we cannot take it with us. And so when we are in this position, when this trust is in our hands, we need to now implement, be involved in issues in society. Struggle for the environment now. The environment is being destroyed. People are ruining the water, ruining the atmosphere, destroying animals. Animals are becoming extinct. And one study recently is being done by an Egyptian brother in the UK, and he's finding that there's about 602 languages in the world. It's a new science which is developed of languages. About 602 languages in the world, and about every year 40 of them are becoming extinct. And it's going down lower and lower and lower and lower. And you know what he found out? Because they have now studied languages based on sound and based upon the part of the mouth and how it has spread in societies. And for a long time they looked at the languages of the world and they didn't include the Arabic language. And so he took the course just recently in the UK, got his master's, now went for his PhD, and now he put